You all, patience, the ire, the blessing, I call it a blessing of suru, to be able to actually cultivate it and acquire it. You all, it's so imperative that we honor this principle, that we honor this wisdom, that we honor this sacred medicine as it relates to our destiny's blessings and desires of our heart coming to pass. Because if we acquire things prematurely, that means before we're ready for them in any capacity, that they could be delivered not only with problems attached to them, but they can also be delivered in such a way where they are short-lived, that those blessings do not have a life of longevity. Those blessings will not yield a long-term profit because they have been rushed and they've arrived prematurely because we sought to acquire something before we were actually ready. This could be a lack of readiness in emotionality. This could be a lack of readiness in mentality. It could be a lack of readiness in commitment and responsibility and accountability. You all, it could be a lack of readiness because we may not have the finances to sustain it at that time. It could be a lack of readiness. Some of you all are going to cringe. It could be a lack of readiness because of whom we are attached to, people whom we may be attached to, and or people who may be attached to us, whom we have failed to set a healthy boundary with and create some healthy yet loving distance between us and them, and in the most extreme and worst case scenario, theoretically, complete and total disconnection from said people or persons. There are sometimes people whom we are in fraternization with, whom will snatch the blessing right from underneath us or right out of our hands in some cases, and your Ori refuses to permit that blessing to pass down from the metaphysical realm of potentiality into the realm of physicality and actuality, because we are in connection, we are in co-alignment, we are in allegiance with, we are in fraternization with people or a person whom is not conducive for the nurturing and or the fertilization and planting of that blessing. And so while we're simultaneously asking for protection, we may not realize that part of that protection is also the withholding of certain destiny treasures for their protection. I know. What do you all think about that? Suru, patience. Patience to grow. Patience to grow. Patience to mature. Patience to acquire and walk into divine alignment. Patience to work with our own selves, to be diligent about integrating and implementing the changes that we know we need to make in order to be better versions, more ascended versions, divinely ascended versions of ourselves. And ultimately, patience for all that to happen so that that can happen, in order that the blessings that we really want to see, the favor that we really want to see crowned upon our destinies can actually come in a divinely timed manner.